Hey everybody. It's like 11 o'clock on Monday. Monday the something? I don't know. It's a day. It's 15th. It's the 15th of June. Yeah, okay. That makes good sense. I should have known that. You should have known that. I probably don't have to tell you. And we're here in the annex with Bebop and her babies. They all just nursed and now they are all passed out, tired, and she is out here having a snack. This is her breakfast, she's going right through this food, which is really good. She's put on, I'm sorry, I was just helping you out. Turn it around a little. All right, that's fine. She'll go back to it. She has been eating great. I am so happy with the way that she's been eating and putting on weight and hopefully producing plenty of milk for her kittens. And so far, I haven't had to resort to the tube feedings that I keep threatening to do. But two of the kittens like on the weight chart today. I'm looking at it going, wow, it really should be better than that for two of them. So I keep threatening and I keep putting it off. I don't want to have to get into the tube feeding if I don't have to get into the tube feeding. But I'm telling you, I'm getting real close to pulling the trigger on that. For Artie and for Artie, artisanal, and ironic. Those are the two that I'm not too happy about. And I will try to point them out. Look at these. Oh, we got little twitchy ears and stuff going on. I'm trying to, every time I focus on one of them, he stops doing it. That's Vinyl on the end there, who is the one that we were originally worried about. And Vinyl has just started putting on weight like crazy. So the threats paid off for Vinyl on the end. They're all almost all lined up. And let's see, it can be a little tricky for me to tell Ironic and Indie apart, except that Indie is a little bit darker now, and Ironic's a little bit lighter. That's how I'm telling them apart. The size is starting to become a problem because uh, Indie now weighs an entire ounce more than Ironic. An entire ounce. That's a lot. That's, at this point, this one weighs 6 ounces and that one weighs 5 ounces. That's like 20% more, right? That's a lot of difference between the two. Um, I thought they might be a little more active for this close up, but not really. Let me see if I can flip this around. What are we looking at? Oh, the camera's on the other side. Okay, well, I can't tell what I'm doing at all, folks. That's not going to work. I can't do that. Does this work if I flip it upside down, though? Hang on, let me try that. Yes. Okay, now we might have better luck. Yeah, that works. There we go. So that is Ironic, the kitten. And then I think that's already on top of her, isn't it? I can't tell. I think that is the two of them, those two right there that need to gain the weight the most. And that's Vinyl back there. And then that would make this one, okay, we're looking again at, I think Artie. And then that would make this one B or Bessie. And then this one is clearly Vent, you can tell from the white arm there. Vinny, Vintage, he's huge. Which leaves this one probably, I'm guessing because I can't see the back leg, as Retro. And then all the way over here on her own is Indie. How appropriate. So I think I got all those names probably right. And if I didn't, it's only because I can't see their distinguishing features without moving them around. Which, after all the work that Bebop just did to put them to sleep, I'm not going to mess it up. Honestly, this isn't much better view than what you'd get on the regular Kitten Academy live stream. See if we can get right in here. On some kitten butt? No, that's not what I'm looking for. There we go. Let's make this really pay off. So aside from the little bit of concern about two of their weights, and it's not even that much concern, they both seem very healthy. They're both still active, and they seem like I don't need to be too concerned yet, but I am keeping my eye on it. Aside from that, everybody seems like they are doing fantastically. Uh, Lots of activity, lots of nursing, happy little kittens. And Bebop is doing great. She's gaining weight. She's producing lots of milk, and she's taking great care of the kittens. Again, I started to mention this yesterday. I haven't gotten any poop out of the kittens lately, and that obviously means that she is taking care of all of it. I keep trying just in case she needs some help, but so far, it doesn't seem like she really does. Sorry for the shaky arm there. Hi, what are you doing back here, Indy? All on your own? Well, as fun as that is, again, since they're all being so sort of tired and they're all sort of laid out, I think you guys can watch that on the regular Kitten Academy live stream. So let's move on a little bit here. Look at that. She is so hungry. She's eating the dry food, she's eating the wet food. That is so good. Very happy about that. Rachel, we do have word from Gabby's adopter. Now, I don't know if Gabby's adopter is planning on having social media for Gabby or not. I'll have to talk to her about that and see if there's going to be any place else that she's posting stuff. But so far, Gabby's adopter has been posting pictures and updates on the Discord chat for our Patreons. And the bottom line is that Gabby seems like she's doing great. She looks beautiful in the photos. Her adopter says that she spent all night running around and then finally calmed down this morning to take a nap. So she'll get on schedule soon, I'm sure. Um, Also, apparently, I didn't occur to me until after her adopter pointed this out. Gabby was fascinated by the mirrors in her new house, and I realized we don't have any mirrors here that would have been accessible to Gabby. Maybe the first time that she's really seen the whole mirror idea. Apparently, she really got a kick out of it. So, by all accounts, Gabby's doing quite well. We're happy about that. I love the way that these guys are all laid out. You need to get with the program, Indy. Why do they call you that? If you just sit over here in the row, you gonna do that? No, no, maybe. Oh, look at that! Now we got it. We got them all lined up. I just had to cheat a little. Oh no! Oh, Indy's gonna ruin it again. I can't even get that framed right. It's hard for me to see the screen and do this at the same time. Oh well, I tried. Get an A for effort. we can get a good look at the close up on her face, though, I bet. What are you thinking, Gabby? Not Gabby. Bebop. Sorry. I know I called you the wrong name. What are you looking at? You think of all those things. You made those. I know. I know you did. Hi. You did a good job too. Oh, we're gonna see you do some mom catting right now. You're just gonna stand and look. Oh, there you go. That's a good mom. Okay, yep, sit right on her. That's how you do. Okay, good. And he came right out the front there. Nice. Nice escape, Indy. Oh, there's still somebody under there, isn't there? Oh, that was my leg. Let me see. Got a vinyl in back. I need you to. Did you catch that blep from mom? There we go. I got my head right in front of the regular camera. Sorry, everybody. Well, let's go see and talk about the other kittens for a minute. Again, if you want to keep watching these guys, they are on the regular Kitten Academy live stream all day long. All day. You can watch them all day. Oh, they've just gotten so cute, though, now that mom's laying in here with them. So many little twitchies, sleepy twitchies. Too much. Too much. What are you dreaming about? Dreaming about a more steady camera operator, maybe? Wow, I keep saying that we're going to go and look at the other kittens and then all this cuteness. Who's talking? I think that's Retro there on the end who was just talking. All right, let's do go. I know it's too much cuteness, but again, the regular Kitten Academy live stream should have some pretty good views of them. I'm gonna put our curtain down. It's my cheat sheet, so I can remember who's who. I'm gonna close the window too as we're going. You guys probably heard all those birds. She hasn't actually gotten up to look out the window since she's had her kittens, so maybe that was just a pre-kitten thing. Hi, Ari. What? Anything else you want to say? Okay. Let's stop in here for a second and see Acro. I think he's hiding under the bed at the moment. Yeah, I heard you. Ow. Ow. I know, I put a little mat under there, but he's not on the mat either. He just wants to lay on the floor, huh? Yeah, I hear you. So he's doing pretty well. He is a very difficult cat to give oral medicine to. And the steroids that the vet had us start giving to him yesterday, or was it the day before now, um, are oral. So it's been extremely difficult for me to get him to take his meds. I think I'm probably going to see the vet tomorrow and switch them out for some injectables instead. But other than that, I think he's definitely improving a little bit. You can see his eyes still bothering him a tiny bit there, a little winky. And his leg is still bothering him, but we've got that appointment with the neurologist. And other than that, he seems very happy. He's purring and talkative. And last night I came in here and watched some TV with him and snuggled. Pretty soon, I'm going to start letting him go out of the room. He was only in here, I forgot to say yesterday, he's only in this room by himself so that I can keep an eye on how much he's eating and how much he's pooping. And now that I've done that for over 24 hours, we've got a pretty good handle on it. And pretty soon we'll be able to let him go back out with everybody else. Although I'm not going to do it quite yet because I want to get just a tiny bit better feel for what's going on. So that's it. That's why he's in there. Just it makes it easier to monitor him. If we let him go out and run around the house, then we can't tell which poops are his and we can't tell how much he's eating, right? But as long as he's in there on his own, we know. Hi. Okay. Run up on me. So here we are with our kittens. These are Gabby's kids that are still here. And as you know, this one is Banter. And this one is Scuttlebutt. And then over there, oh, there's a squirrel out on the porch. Can you see that? Oh, no. Anyway, over there is Blarney. And over here is Smokey. So Smokey and these three kittens, all four of them, Smokey and the three kittens, spent the night in the master bedroom with us. And it was real fun, except I think Smokey got a little fed up with the kittens after a while. And she was tired of their nonsense. But they all got along fine. They mostly left her alone, and she mostly left them alone. What is that? You got a piece of tape or something? That's not a toy. Go play with a kitten toy, a real kitten toy. No, this is super fascinating. So suffice it to say, though, this is their first, last night was their first night, and today is their first day without their mom around, and they don't seem like they miss her much at all. They're doing just fine. They're very happy. They do seem like they're paying a little more attention to what I'm doing, probably because now I have to fill in for the amusement that their mom provided, which I'm doing, and that's fine. But other than that, they don't seem bothered a bit. Having a good time. That's one of those real fur balls, that little purple thing. That's been one of their favorite toys since day one. Apparently still a big hit. Can't get a good angle though. She just put it under Smokey's bed. There we go. Pull it back out. Oh, no. Oh, what are you? Hi. What are you doing back there? Is that a fun game? How do you feel about all this, Smokey? Look at that. Look at this face. Mm-hmm. Darn kids. Keeping you up. Scuttlebutt's trying to operate the camera. Scuttlebutt, what do you think you're doing? My camera, we don't need your help there. Well, anyway, if they're all going to hang out right over here, this is directly in front of one of the cameras that I can put on the regular stream. So I'll probably do that on the regular Kitten Academy live stream and keep a little bit of an eye on these guys as long as they're around. Banter. That's a fun game. Well, where are they? So many galloping. So that reminds me of a couple other things I wanted to mention real quick, which is that today is going to be a big cleaning day for me. That's my number one priority right now because with all the kitten deliveries and all the concern over Bebop and then her kittens, I have not had time to keep up the way I should. So today is a big cleaning day. Hi, Logan Beans. What you doing? You look a little concerned. Did some kittens come out there to see you a minute ago? Big cleaning day for me, but the thing that I wanted to mention is that two of the other things that I'm trying to accomplish are we need to make a blog post that is the official announcement for Bebop's Kittens and contains all of the photos I've taken of them so far. Some of them are very good photos, some of them aren't, but I do need to get them all published on our website, which is kitten.academy. Hopefully that will happen today. That's my number 2 priority after cleaning, then publishing the blog post. And if I have the time or the wherewithal, then my number 3 priority is to do some further updates to our network here. I have some more new network hardware to install that should make things a little more reliable around here. And fingers crossed, I can do all that without accidentally taking us offline, even for a second. But when that time comes, I will put a notice on the screen saying that I'm going to be messing with the network. That way, if I accidentally take us offline for a minute or two, you'll know what happened. I'll try to save that for some time when there's not anything exciting happening on the regular stream. But I would like to get it done because in the long run, it will be a big improvement for us. Logan Barry, you look so good in the sun, buddy. Yeah, you look good with that purple. Where's your purple? That looks good. Anyway, hey, I guess that's about it. I do want to get started on my day. I got a lot to get done. I got to get myself some breakfast so I have the energy to get all that cleaning done, and then we'll see how much more I can do than that. Meanwhile, if you want to keep watching the kittens, tune into the... Oh, that's Maggie out there. Do you see that white thing right up there above Logan's... behind Logan's ear now? That's Maggie. Hi, Maggie. Anyway, if you do want to keep trying to watch the kittens, definitely tune into the Kitten Academy live stream. I will do my best to keep these guys on the camera if they're out here where you can see them, and if they're not, then we'll just focus on Bebop and her 7 hipsters. That will be the plan. So if you tune in and all you see are Bebop and the hipsters, you will know that these guys are, I don't know, out in the cat run or chasing me around the house or something else. And that's a good chance to remind you that there is the special stream for our Patreons, which is you can find the link to on our Discord, that involves several of the other cameras around the house. You can try to watch the kids run around the house on that if you feel like it. And then that leads me into the reminder that DJ and Custard are coming home this weekend, which is super exciting to see DJ and Custard come home this weekend. Oh, somebody just ran into the camera. Sorry about that.
So the practical point about that though is that when DJ and Custard come home, the Patreon only stream will certainly go offline. It's not something we do all the time. It's in fact quite unusual that it's been running for such a long time without any interruption because we don't normally do that. So plan on that going away this weekend when DJ comes home. But until then, I hope you guys that are the Patreons and Discorders enjoy it. Thank you guys very much for your support. We try to give back a little bit when we can. That's it. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up. Like I said, lots to get done today. And thank you, everybody.